Shivam Singh Tomar, and I'm actually a PhD student in the Department of Applied Mechanics here at IIT Delhi. So as Sir told right now, actually last year around the same time I was in the same spot. I knew what I am scoring in GATE, and it was not something which I was expecting, because I expected a lot more, to tell honestly. But then later on I realized that there are many other options to enter into, IITs and ISCs. It's not just about the GATE score. So actually the thing is, this exam 3 hours, if you are not, if you have done a little bit bad, or you have not performed up to your expectations, like you would have expected around to do 5 6 more correct questions, but if you have not done that, then now is the time that you can put constant efforts on one or two subjects. Okay, so I will come to that later. So right now, actually, my research area is in the computational fluid dynamics, turbulence, and heat transfer. So I have done my mechanical engineering from SRM Chennai, and this was my GATE rank, and this was my GATE score 509. I gave exam in GATE exam in aerospace branch. So first of all, I will tell you something about my department, and then we'll come to the topic where I was telling you how to prepare. So applied mechanics department is basically a interdisciplinary branch. So first of all, here the motive is to focus on the research related to the basic mechanics. So here, like, the problems are divided into the broad areas of solid mechanics, fluid mechanics, and material science. Now, from last to last year, they have also introduced, the field of the biomechanics, and also nano, something related to nano. I'm not sure about that a lot. So I'm actually in the fluid mechanics department, and this department offers you M.Tech, MS, and PhD. So M.Tech procedure actually for IIT Delhi is little bit different from other IITs. So most of the IITs take directly from the GATE score, but IIT Delhi is the one which is taking GATE score as well as interview. So your GATE score goes a little bit less, like for the cutoff thing I'm telling. I'm not sure about that, so that's why I've not written it here. But for the other programs, which are MS and PhD, I hope you guys are aware about the programs such as MS and PhD. Okay, PhD you guys must be aware, but MS most of the guys are not aware actually. Actually, Dinesh sir himself has done MS from IIT Madras, right, sir? Sir is not there, I guess.
Yes, I
Yes,
pursued.
yes. So MS programs are really good if you are someone who is not fully looking for a PhD, because PhD sometimes get really hectic. And if you are looking for a program which has a time duration, then MS is a good option. So for MS, it was around GATE score of 725 along with the statement of purpose and interview. For PhD, be it after M.Tech or direct PhD, both the options are available on the score of 450 in the GATE, and then at least 80% in your bachelor's, and followed again by a SOP and interview. So SOP is statement of purpose. So the point which I am going to be focusing is, if you have a reasonable GATE score, then you can go with these two options. And here you need to draft an SOP, which is a statement of purpose, and also you need to prepare for the interview. So my next two slides are gonna tell you about this only, and I will demonstrate how you can make a good SOP, and that will actually help you a lot. Even if you want to apply outside India, okay. So SOPs are the prime, they are like the major player in your application. Okay, so how to write an statement of purpose first of all. So I want to show a demonstration actually here, and I would like. Okay, so are you guys able to see my screen right now? Right? There is no problem in watching the screen. Can anyone just confirm? Okay, fine. So, for example, you are getting like you first go to the like any IIT website. So, for example, this is IIT Delhi website. Okay, so we go here, and from the name itself, you will at least get an idea like this is the department which is actually good for you, like which actually does concern you. Okay, so like for aerospace and mechanical students, so this department works. Again, if we go down the list, material science and engineering works and mechanical works, right? So
Uh,
for
One more thing, energy science and engineering also works.
yes,
They
sir.
give,
Yes, sir.
and in engineering science and energy science and engineering, guys in IIT Delhi, even in M.Tech course, which is a time-bound course, you can get admission with a slightly lower gate score also. So don't miss to apply in that department, guys, because they do on atmospheric sciences, and again CFD and other things comes in play.
Yes, sir. Correct. So, for example, if I take you through my department, you can go on a department website, go on the people and then faculty. So, for example, say you have your research area in the field of CFD, right? So, you can just go through the professor's profile. So, this is like the HOD, okay? So, here you can read specialization. Do we have to apply department wise? Yes, yes, Abhishek, you need to apply department wise. Like every IIT has some different procedure. Like for if you ask me, I remember IIT Bombay had a single application in which you can fill whichever department you want to apply. Okay, IIT not sure about IIT Kharagpur, but IIT Delhi had a every single application. Same for IIT Kanpur. So, for example, if I take you to any professor, for example, Savan S. Sinha, okay, so he works on fluid mechanics, and your area also you want to go in fluid mechanics, right? So, you can go to his site and then you can just go on to his publications. Now the thing is, you guys will be wondering like I won't get any idea of what he has done the research on. Of course, he knows a lot more than me. So that questions come to everyone's mind. But for example, there is this paper, right? So what we can do is just go on the PDF. Okay, okay, this one is not available. So you can also access the PDF from other places also. Okay. I'll also tell you about that. Let me come to some other professor. For example, uh, so he has a lot of papers here. So publications you can go. Okay. And remember this process you can do for any of the papers. Okay. So it's not just about any of the professors. It's not just about this college or this department. Okay, so here you can see this paper, right? Now there is this abstract. You just need to go through this abstract and understand what they are about, what they want to do in this particular paper. This itself will give you a very good idea on how to write, what to write in the SOPs. Okay, so this is the like the basic procedure on how you should approach for writing the SOPs. First, you decide which topic you want to pursue research in, and then you go on the website and then find relevant professors. And yes, this will take a time. This will take a whole lot of time, and you have sufficient time so you can actually do all this. So this I have listed here. Okay, and just read the abstracts, get the idea, try to fit those abstracts with the purpose which you are going to define in the paper. So this is the actually SOP which I wrote for my IIT Delhi interview. So you guys can have a look on this, and if possible, I will also share this with you all, because this may help you like with the base SOP of how you should write it. So SOP is like basically you can tell how you got interested into the subject, and how what else you have done by your side other than from your college studies to actually learn about the subject. So that will actually help a lot. I will share this. It's not suitable to read me this whole one paragraph, whole 3 4 paragraphs right now. But like, for example, I have actually mentioned this paper here, right? So I read this paper actually, and not like the full paper, but only the abstract part, and understood what they were trying to do. So this is how you can write SOP. This is particularly for Indian universities, I'm telling. If you are more inclined towards the colleges outside, then you can, I'll share that also. You can get in contact with me. But this one I have purposely wrote for the, Indian colleges. So if I next move my slide. So now how should you prepare for the interview? You know what topics you want, right? Like again, for example, I went with fluid mechanics and compressible flows in my interview. So you know what topics you want. Okay, you know which professors you are targeting. Okay, you read their work, you know the abstract, you have made the SOP. Okay, if you do this much work, there will be a sure shot chance for a interview conversion. Okay, now for the interview part, you need to prepare from the day after your gate exam got over. From that day itself, you should start preparing. Why I'm saying is this, because last year around this time only, I was in the same dilemma. So actually, Dinesh sir only guided me. So this is what I am going to tell you guys, that start reading the books on the topic which you are choosing for your interview. They will never ask you so many questions in interview. They will ask, in fact, they will ask you which topic you want to give interview on. Okay, so you can mention whichever is your strong topic, or you want to pursue research in that topic. That topic you can mention. Okay, and you can also consult like the respective teachers at IGC, because I don't know many books actually on all the subjects, but the one which I know, I have mentioned here. So if someone of you are interested in any of these three subjects, then you can go for this. So for heat transfer, I have mentioned in Corbera, and fluid mechanics FM White, and compressible flows JD Anderson. So actually, I read fluid mechanics a lot for my interview, and that actually helped a lot, because in mostly the fluid mechanics related interview, if I say, they will ask you a lot of questions on the Navier-Stokes equation. I know gate exam doesn't focus on that, but I would say that you guys have a look on that if you are going to prepare for fluid mechanics part. Okay, and I'm sorry for the solid mechanics people, like those who are interested in solid mechanics. I don't have much information on that. Uh, list of institutes where you can apply. So there are few of the departments in these top institutes which actually people don't know about. So like IIT Delhi, we have this applied mechanics. Then there is also applied mechanics in IIT Madras. Okay, so you guys can have a look on that also. Energy department, sure shot you should apply. Okay, because energy department, what is happening right now, there is a huge focus in India on the energy sector. So whatever publications and journals are coming in, that is they are having a huge scope, more than even mechanical or conventional branches. Okay, so energy is right now the focus of India. So because of that only, so much money is going into the research, and that's why I would encourage you guys. Other than that, for people who have wrote aerospace specifically, I would say you guys can apply to any IIT MS course mechanical. Okay, MS or PhD course mechanical, you can apply. There is no restriction on that, because I myself have applied, and I have also given interviews, so there is no restriction. So as you guys saw, like I studied mechanical and gave gate in aerospace, so there is no restriction on that. As long as you are clear on what subject you want to give in the interview, okay. So you guys can have this. You guys can go to the each department and see what research topics they are focusing on right now. Everything is given on their department website, okay. So So these are few of the institutes which I got call from. So I would definitely say you should apply in all these institutes, both MS and PhD. Okay, if you are getting a reasonable gate score. And I would like to now leave the floor for more questions, because I was not sure what type of queries you guys will be having. But if any one of you, last point, if any one of you is trying to pursue research in any of these topics, then I can clearly help you, and you guys can contact me. Okay. So that's all. Thank you, everyone. Uh, just a second. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just a second. Okay, call in the sense they actually call you on phone. No, call, I mean call letter will come for the interview. Like they will tell, or you need to see everyone has a different procedure. That's what I'm telling. You need to keep in check your mails every day. Okay, make this habit because one of the interviews I actually missed, IIT Jodhpur, because I was not keeping constant touch in with my mail. So keep a constant touch with your mail and also the department websites. Okay. So Akash, is your doubt clear? Can you just type in? Okay. Now I will see. Why didn't you go for IITM? Okay, I actually sat for the interview, but it was after I got selected for IITD. So at that time, I got a bit lethargic also. I would say that for sure. I I got a call from there also. Okay. I didn't perform that good in interview. Okay, next, is it necessary to learn? Yeah, so this point I want to actually focus on this point, the point which Anirudh is saying. So I used to do a lot of projects on ANSYS Fluent during my college bachelor's day. So yes, anything you know, ANSYS, that is a plus point. But make sure, see, ANSYS is just a tool. Okay, even I thought at first that ANSYS is really good, and if I know ANSYS, then it's good. But you need to know what's happening behind that. If Anirudh, have you done any course on CFD? If you can just reply. No. Okay, then fine. It's okay. But you can tell them that you know how to use the tool, but you have definitely not taken any course on CFD. So you can mention that. Actually, this happened with me during my interview. So that is not a problem. If you know, it's a plus point. Coming to MATLAB, if you know, it's really good. They don't expect you to have very good software knowledge because you guys are coming out of bachelor's. Just that make one thing very clear, whatever final year project you guys do, make sure you know that. I know many of the college people just go and buy on their final year project. People do that actually. So don't do that, I would say. Just do something and do it properly, because they can ask this thing pretty much in every interview. I can say, like, they will ask you about your final year project. Okay. And Fortran, okay, if you know it's very good. If you don't know, no problem. Focus more on what's the subjective part, like the subject knowledge. Okay, as I said, like if you are going for fluid mechanics, you should know what is Navier strokes, what are the simplification of that. Okay, all those parts. These are the basic things. And if you read the books which I have suggested, it will be clear. It will be clear. Okay. Did you get
Hello,
that?
Shivam sir.
Yes. Yes.
Sir, actually, I've done B.Tech in aerospace, so I just want to ask, like, if I want to apply for a robotics, like, मैं robotics के लिए
Yes.
apply करना चाहता हूँ, तो क्या मतलब वो मुझसे इंटरव्यू में क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं कि मैंने कोई प्रोजेक्ट
Okay.
किया हो या समथिंग आई हैव ऑलरेडी
Yes.
डन, मतलब what they are
Yes.
expecting in?
Yeah.
May I know who is this?
Sir Naveen.
Naveen.
Naveen, you can contact, you are from PAC, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Lokesh is the right person. He took admission in robotics only.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
That
okay,
will
sir.
be really good. Yes.
Lokesh Bansal.
Fine, sir.
You know him, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
I know him.
Yeah. So we will provide details from him. Okay. Next time, in next upcoming, we will call ISC people. So we'll invite from different department, mechanical, aerospace,
Okay.
robotics, and one more is there where you are one of the senior. His name is Karmanya Beniwal took admission.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
Shivam, have you done with your presentation?
Yes, sir. Presentation. I was answering the questions in the chat, sir.
Yeah. You can. If you are interested to do MS, but as of now, no idea specific of research. So Kavi Pradap, at least you have to narrow down with one single stream like aerodynamics, propulsion, or structures. So based on that only you can apply because application will be specific to department as well as stream. Yeah, Shivam, you
Okay.
can carry.
Okay, so Deepak is asking, did you get an offer on COAP? Yes, I actually applied on COP and at the I got IIT Bhubaneswar towards the end. So you guys can be pretty sure that it will be you will get offers. I would say if you have score above 600, then you have a pretty good chance, and you are from general category, so you have a pretty good chance to get COAP. I got IIT Bhubaneswar, that climate science branch. I applied through it. So climate science is basically what to say. It's computational methods only. The whole department is based out on computational methods. So there is
It's
something
really
called,
good department.
yes, sir.
Placement is very good. Last year we have provided one seminar from Mr. Pratik, I think, right? His
Yes,
name
sir.
is
Yes, sir.
Pratik. So
Yes,
he
sir.
already got placed with very good package now. So and also work is more of numerical methods, the kind of CFD work. So interested guys can
Yes.
pursue. Yeah. So that's now Akash, your question between M.Tech and MS. So that question is tricky, but last year also we had one mechanical guy, Mr. Abhishek Goyal. His rank was 599 in mechanical paper. So he got M.Tech in aerospace in IIT Kanpur and he got MS in mechanical in ISC Bangalore. So he chose MS over M.Tech. So it's a personal choice. MS, of course, is going to take more time, but definitely you will learn more. You will be much more stronger, research profile by the time, you come out of your college, your master's program. And if you're really interested in MS, very close to your house is MS, ISC Bangalore. Okay, so there is a M.Tech research program. So you can think of. Okay, is it clear, Mr. Yeah,
Uh,
yes,
Ayush,
Shivanji.
Ayush Adhikari is asking, sir, how much it depends on interview. So actually, I would say it's totally on the interview. Once you are selected for the interview, whatever pre-procedures are there, like for IIT Delhi, it was SOP, okay, and cut off something which I showed you guys, right? That part. Okay, after that, like IIT Kanpur also takes an written exam. Okay, so once you are clear through that, it totally depends on your interview. So I would say the maximum weightage is for interview. Other rounds are just for what
Getting
eliminating
there.
people. Yeah,
You need
for
to reach till interview. After that,
yes,
all is your not rank and gate score. It is
yeah,
more your temperament, your subject knowledge, your idea. These all matters. Yeah, Mr. Kavi Pratap, research proposal, is it mandatory? Yeah, nowadays it is becoming because now people are more aware about research program in India. Man, I was appearing in 2009. That time even only IIT Madras was providing MS course. Now almost every old IIT is starting this masters with research in India. Am I correct, Mr. Sivam?
yes, sir. Many of them
Many,
are.
yeah. Even in I heard in IIT Indore there is a MS program in space technology. So I think
IMT.
last year nobody applied there. Now, uh, yeah, now you guys can. He's asking someone asking marks, so you can Naveen ask in person. The gate score is already provided 509. Okay, Mr. Naveen.
Yes. So after going to IIT, yeah, I will tell you. See, applied mechanics is basically, I will tell you first of all, applied mechanics is having a lot more scope actually here at IIT Delhi, because the thing is all the research is mostly computational, along with the experimental. Shiva, can you mute your mic? This program has to offer in applied mechanics, okay? And why I'm saying this, because I had this same doubt that from like mechanical and aerospace being the conventional branches, is there a crunch of job option after studying from applied mechanics? But
Yeah,
that
I
is
will
not
add
the option.
yeah,
Yeah.
here, Mr. Shivam. I think there is no problem,
Yes, sir.
getting job out of applied mechanics because when I was in IIT Madras, also there is a department of applied mechanics. Many of my friends they joined that applied mechanics department and now are well settled. Even they in applied mechanics department in IIT Madras, their office is in aerospace department itself. Okay, so don't think applied mechanics people can't get job in, even they will have more scope because applied mechanics means you have broaden your horizon. You are not specific to aerospace because aerospace is also a applied mechanics branch for mechanical part of that.
Yes.
Okay.
So in fact, the problem which I am going to work on in my research are related to LES. So these are the like large eddy simulations. So basically, this is what is done in aerospace also. So there is like very good scope in applied mechanics. And here you work on interdisciplinary problems. Like we also have people working on how to like with AIMS. So they are working on some artificial heart. So like exciting problems. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what.
biomedical has lot of scope of CMD and other.
Yes, sir.
One more thing I will add you guys, okay. Since it's a first webinar, okay, I will tell one thing, guys. Currently, don't think about job, okay, and money. What you should think, you should think to get in one good institute, okay. That should be the prime aim. If you are not having many options, okay, you are already out of option if you have not done well in that particular 3 hours. Okay, so even you get in any college, nobody can assure you job until unless you work hard there. Okay, okay. So this year placement was very good in 2022, though it was a pandemic year. So if you update your skill set and whatever requirement is there in the during the placement, or it depends on the overall job market also. Okay, so many factor about job. So job is not the primary things now to think of. Now it is first thing to get in best institute with best course which you like to do. Yeah, continues you.
So someone asking third year is student and getting reasonable grade score. Yeah, you should apply for summer research internships at IIT. What it will do, it will make you a very nice portfolio for you. Till the time you complete your fourth year, it will be really good. Not just IIT, I would say you should apply other internships also. Okay, so even I was an intern in Bangalore, like for 1 year, along with my studies, I was doing that. So that will make a good impact on your profile while you are in interview. Okay, so you can apply. Yes, you can actually go on each IIT's website and shortlist professors and see if they are ready to take UG students for internship, because they do post on their websites. It's just that you need to search it regularly. Okay. So, uh, yeah, placements. Yeah, so coming to placements after direct PhD. So most of the students, like they actually go for postdoc after having a PhD. So I guess after PhD, most of the students go to academics. Okay, and like after doing a postdoc, first of all. And postdoc actually pays you really well, and if you are doing a PhD from IIT, then you have a really good chance to get a postdoc outside. So I guess that answers the question. And then
Yeah,
placements are no
not
barrier
just
actually.
some of the very good company across the globe, they hire PhD candidates. In fact, in India also, companies like GE, Honeywell, okay, in fact, Boeing. So they do have dedicated, R&Ds, for new engineering concepts and all. So a placement is there, but usually in India, after PhD, people are more, tends toward academia, and lot of good work is done in IITs itself. If you are, by independent professors. Okay, they handle many, industry projects. So don't worry all these. Only think about PhD when you want to pursue, or if you are planning to do PhD, it's all about patience. You need to have a patience of 4 5 years. That's more important than rather thinking about what is going to happen much about future. Okay. Am I correct or not, Mr. Shivam?
Yes, yes,
Because
sir.
you have to constantly get salary of 35,000. There
Hmm.
is no industry kind of increments and all. Okay. Life is very cool, not much of pressure, but you have to put hard work to get that degree in that duration. Yeah, mathematics is also important, Rupchand. Many places they may ask questions from mathematics, or there can be a written exams also. Because in this upcoming session, there will be more candidate applying for research courses also. So that means when more applications are there, they will take one exam, and based on exam result, they will call for interview. Even in IIT Madras MS application for this particular June-July session, they will take exam. Okay. Yeah.
So Akash is asking how to decide between M.Tech and MS. The very straightforward answer, if you ask me, it is like if you are inclined toward research, but you are not sure if this is the right time for you to pursue a PhD, then MS course is actually for you. Okay, I'll tell you the stark difference between the M.Tech and MS, which I have seen here. M.Tech people are bombarded with courses here. Okay, so you just go in, you do the credits, you take the degree and come out actually, because you don't sit on one subject and learn, try to think deep on that, and think about the research perspective. You just learn, take the job and come out. But if you talk to me about the MS courses, you only need to do 15 credits here. That is around 5 subjects in 3 year. For applied mechanics department I'm talking. Okay, so but for MTech it's around total 54 somewhat. So there is a
Yeah,
huge difference
M.Tech
in
is
between.
another B.Tech of 2 years. That's what I say. I think I
Yes,
have
sir.
shared Shivam one blog also for them to
Yes, sir.
understand basic funda. So any IIT you take, if it's a research course, even in ISC, credit will be less, or any department. So, but the only drawback of MS program or research program, there is no particular time duration. So some people get fed up, they don't want to spend more than 2 years. So if you are having that concern, then don't go for MS program. It may take more time than usually in
MS
India.
usually takes, sir, 3 years. Like,
Yeah, like
yeah,
2 to 3 years.
yes. So other point, if we are interested to do MS, but as of now, no idea specifics of research, will be able to. Yes, yes, you will be able to get into MS. As I told, okay, focus on your SOP, focus on your interview. They are not asking you to be a very good researcher or something like that. No, just be on your concepts. Whatever subjects you are saying, you should be very clear with that. You should not be like you are not able to answer a very basic question on that. If they ask you, they will ask you very basic questions in interview. By basic, what I mean is, if you are talking about fluid mechanics, then there will be questions on Navier strokes and how you simplify them. This is like very basic question, and if you read the books which I suggested, you will get these answers. It's straightforward given up there. So, and
Mr.
also
Swast,
revise,
yeah, continue.
your gate notes. That will be very helpful actually. So
Yeah, Mr. Swastik, both are one and same. A different institute use different word. M.Tech research, ISC use M.Tech research. I think IIT Hyderabad also uses M.Tech research. But if you take IIT Delhi, IIT Kanpur, IIT Madras, they use MS. but both
Okay,
are research program.
sir, one really interesting thing came into my mind. There are also electronic vehicle courses actually. Nowadays they have been launched. Like only last year, few of the institutes have launched. So you guys should also look into that. Those who have a mechanical degree and a mechanical gate score can definitely go for that. Okay, that is a really good score, good course. Sorry. Okay, and what about research proposal? Is it mandatory? Yes, yes. SOP is like in fact, for research proposal, you can just write it like the way you write a SOP. Okay, you don't need to be very specific that you want to do this particular research itself, because mostly in India, what we do is we take a admission into a PhD program or MS program, and then we try to find a problem. I know it's different outside, but in India it's this way only. Okay, so as of now, I will say wherever they ask you a research proposal, you can go up and like the way I told you SOP, right? Just follow the same procedure and tell them you want to do all this. Because I remember when I used to talk with my guide in the starting of my like PhD days, I used to tell them problems which are like not even possible to solve with the computing power we have today. So he used to actually see me and then tell me this is not possible right now. So I'm saying whatever you feel, you write it. Okay, it's not bad that you felt that you can do research on this, but you later you get to know that we still don't have that level of research or like the things which are needed. Like I'm talking about the whole, whole world. Like we don't have that much computing power to simulate the flow over a airplane. This is what actually I asked. So that's why I was saying. Okay, coming to next point. Sir, I'm not able to decide on which side to go for M.Tech. What point should I consider in order to narrow down a single department? Narrow down a single department, I would say, okay, so what interests you the most? Okay, I would say this only because at the end you can make a earning from any department you go. Okay, if you are good in that, so you will be good in the one which you are interested to work in. Okay, so I feel if you are interested in someone, yeah, there will be conflict between certain departments. Like you would be feeling you should go for mechanical and then also for energy. So I would say you go and sit for the interview. Okay, after that you decide that part. First of all, prepare. Okay, because you should also know like what options you have. Okay, for example, you sit for the interview in both of them and you get selected in mechanical and not in energy, then so you have like you can go only for mechanical, right? Decide your options later, but right now focus more on preparing, I would say. Okay. uh, then okay everyone, what was your score out of 100? Okay, I scored around 38. Last year gate paper was very tough, I guess, right? This is what I was told. So I scored 38 and I got a gate score of marks were 38 and gate score of 509 and general candidate. So we should prepare engineering. Yeah, so this is the important part. Okay, from now on, you guys can understand whatever you studied in bachelor's was okay, good, fine enough. But from now on, the masters or MS or a PhD, there will be heavy maths involved. Okay, so in fact, the courses like turbulence, which I took here, or if I can say even the compressible course, which I am doing this semester, they are heavy on maths. So even the LES on all these simulation courses or numerical methods, so still is a easy part. But other than that, they will be very heavy on maths part. So you should prepare for that. You should be like keeping touch in maths. Okay, whatever you studied for GATE, that is sufficient. Okay, you need to know that much only. Uh, did you write only AE paper or did you write ME? No, I only wrote the AE paper, and why I chose AE is because I was interested in AE because I wanted to pursue aerospace engineering. So that's why I chose to write AE. I was going to write it this year also actually, but then I got admitted and then I had to drop those plans actually. So where should a beginner start in order to learn CFD? Okay, so that's a very interesting question, and I would say you can start reading from J.D. Anderson himself writes a very good book on CFD. You guys must be knowing about it, Computational Fluid Dynamics by J.D. Anderson, and that will be the very good basic start. If you want to go one level above that, then there is Introduction to Computational Fluid Dynamics by Wiestag and Malasekra. So you can go for that book, but I would say as of now for you guys, you just go with that Computational Fluid Dynamics by J.D. Anderson. That book gives you a really good feel for the CFD. Okay, so moving forward, M.Tech research is same or different? Okay, I think I have okay, yeah, in IIT Bombay I think it's M.Tech research, and other institutes it's MS.
See, in IIT Bombay, as of now, this M.Tech or MS research program is not there. They have the integral PhD program, but M.Tech research is at ISC, IIT Hyderabad, and some other places. So, sorry, in IIT Bombay, as far as I know, they only have M.Tech 2-year program and then integrated PhD kind of program. Yes,
Sir,
Siva.
I'm interested in one of the which core subject you are interested in? Yes, like you can mention the subject. Seeing the chat. Yes, propulsion. Okay. So yes, you if you have a reasonable gate score or a low gate score, I would say you can still go for MS. Yes, but M.Tech I'm not sure about. Okay, so you can still go for MS. So I think you would be a really good candidate if you start putting in the effort from right now. Okay, uh, whatever good books for propulsion, I'm not sure about that. You can ask sir, and you can go with that and then read those books. Make your concepts clear on propulsion, and then sit for the
First,
interview.
if you are interested in propulsion, first make sure your concepts is good in thermodynamics, gas
Thermodynamics, yes.
dynamics. Then Roser Cohen is there, MS Sarip is there, many more. And
And
yeah, so these are
yes,
the basic steps. Like first, guys, if you are interested in aerodynamics, let be good in fluid mechanics. So at least you should read FM White. If you are interested in propulsion, should be good in thermodynamics. Let's read Sanjal Balls. Okay. And then jump to gas dynamics. So like that, you have to plan well, guys. And if you are interested in structures, let's first read the Gare book, because I got in my master's program only due to I read thoroughly Gare book, because there were many good rankers, better ranker than me, and they didn't get. Unfortunately, I got it. So it's very important to read good books. Now, no numerical practice is required apart from there is exam in IIT Kanpur if they take written exam. There they may ask some 2, 3 good numericals, which will be like also for that also will guide. Yeah, what IIT MS research I have chance. I have started reading mathematics for it. Chance, how we can say chance? Let your gate score come, then you apply. Okay, that's how chance comes. Okay, we don't know your gate score, how we can say, but of course, if your gate score is above 500 or then there is good chances you may have some options. Like Mr. Sivam is one example, right? Yeah,
yes, actually, I would say you also keep in target the winter admissions also. Okay, make a
yeah,
big plan. Okay, don't just target right now. Okay, everything and then just lose hope. Don't lose hope, but
yeah,
target the winter admissions also, because winter admissions the cutoff like they drop significantly, like a lot significantly. So
yeah. And one, yes. So one good point you mentioned, guys, in all research courses, admission happen in India twice in a year, but M.Tech 2-year program once in a year. So if you are really interested to get in IIT in a research course, then now you can apply. Afterwards, you can apply in November, December also. Okay, so that's what.
Bhargav, you don't need to decide right now, like which side to go on for M.Tech, which department to consider. Right now, you should apply. That's what I'm saying, right? You
Yeah,
first
no,
apply
no.
and then,
Yeah, but one thing, na, in some of the colleges, they have to give preferences. So,
okay, that's fine.
Bhargav, we will discuss on CM like in IIT Bombay, IIT Kanpur. They
Yes,
have
yes,
to
sir.
give the preference like structures, propulsion, like that.
Okay,
So,
that's fine.
Bhargav, yes, we will have a separate discussion on that. Okay. Yes. Can you answer this question,
Sir,
Shiva?
okay, sir, Vidhi Mittal, sir, can you suggest any MS program related to aerospace where major is in mathematics? Major is in mathematics. I don't get your question. Like major, what major? Like the research part is majorly in mathematics. You are
All
asking.
research will be in mathematics only, mostly. Like mathematics is the application,
Yes.
like you tool. You can say mathematics is a tool, Vidhi.
Okay.
If you
So,
want to do pure mathematical research, then I think there's in mathematics department also people can apply.
okay.
Aerospace guys are eligible with gate score, Vidhi.
So actually, if you ask me one particular no, like one particular maths is needed, of course, everywhere. But if you ask me, as of now, I have seen whatever these new numerical tech, not new, they have been for many years, but now people are using it on large basis. Like for example, DNS is there, direct numerical simulations. So these simulations itself take a very like 3 months to, and then you need to set up the computational domain for that. So for example, if I tell you Vidhi only, right? Yeah. So for example, there is a very simple flow. For example, flow over a flat plate. Okay, so that itself will take around 1 month to get simulated in DNS. And those DNS datas are really complicated, and you need to pull out, the relevant data from that. So, and then these 1 months I'm telling when they are performed on HPCs, like HPCs are there in all IITs. So that's what I'm telling. So these are very like heavy on maths. So you can go on this direction.
Yeah.
And
Akash, I think I have already answered. 2 year program is not offered in winter. That's one thing. So only research programs are offered twice in a year. And second, Mr. Abhishek, no, not just structures. No problem practice is required for any research program, interview or written. You need to read well. Okay. They will ask simple questions. But in IIT Kanpur written, they ask lengthy, your yeah, semester kind of questions from like basic fluid, solid mechanics, vibration, mathematics like complex or matrix. Like they give some four problems as to be. Yeah.
Abhishek is asking in which month interviews. So interviews will start from May and they
Okay.
will go up till August. Okay, so I remember this very
Yeah,
specifically.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah. No, last year it was delay. Usually May, June is the time because last time pandemic
Sir,
time was there. Now
yes, sir.
things will be on time.
Yeah, but last year it was May to August, till
Yeah,
August.
yeah, yeah. Many things got delayed. Now
Yes,
April this wave happened.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So
And also,
now this compared to paper, Bhargav, paper was easy, but it was different paper. So still it was easy paper, but Aero guys could, I can say those who were good, they could do well, but not average student could excel in paper. Bhargav, I can say that. Average student struggled because paper went like towards one side. Okay, so that's what I can say. Once result come, then only picture will clear.
Ravindran is asking, he's having some publications on propulsion, but wants to go for a different field in MS. Yeah, you can do that. There is no problem in that. Just that whatever field you want to go in, take that subject, read very well. In interview, when they ask which subject, then you can answer that subject, and they will ask you questions on that. So no problem in that. I'm interested what IIT's MS research have a chance, and I have a reading. Okay, books for fundamental books you can ask sir itself. For propulsion, sir told right now, right? Cohen and Rogers is good. Thermodynamics, make your base really good in thermodynamics for propulsion. If we are more inclined toward research, then we should. Yes, if you are more inclined towards research, go for MS and PhD, I would say. And for me personally, if you ask, no, if I would say go for PhD, because in a same amount of time you are getting a degree, and then it saves time also. Just that PhD will be much more rigorous, so you will feel it times. They will give you like a lot of work, and then they will keep a deadline, your professors, so that will keep. But MS is also good. Okay, MS is equivalently good, and MS gives you a very good like job opportunities in the same time period as of the M.Tech. That's what I meant to say. Actually, many people here in IIT Delhi they take admission in MS and then they convert it to PhD. This is the this option is also available. Okay, so like people are open to different changes. So does M.Tech also? No, M.Tech doesn't have winter admission. M.Tech only have admission once in a year. That is after the GATE exam through the COAP portal. Okay. Then anyone, sir? I haven't seen the 2022 paper, but I guess sir answered this. Okay. While doing MS, they guide to learn about CFD, coding and HPC, or do we have to? Okay, so this is an interesting question coming up. Okay, so for example, you are doing MS here in IIT Delhi, so they will teach you CFD. Okay, coding, no one will teach you. It's that you will go into the lab. The work culture is such that you will sit there, and whatever doubt you have, you can ask the seniors around you, and they will help you. So this is the way actually PhD students learn here at IIT Delhi. This is what I have seen. Courses will be there, but courses will teach you only the limited things. Okay, because coursework is around this CFD course. It started in January. It will end in April. So it's just 3 months. But CFD is a lot more than that. Okay, so how are you going to learn other things? So that is through communication and talks which are happening in the lab. Okay, HPC, how to use HPC. Those all things you will learn here. Okay. Do MS people get to work on industry sponsored project like it happens in M.Tech? Yes, they do. Yes, M.Tech, MS people also get to work on industry sponsored project. The thing is, while on your interview itself, right, the professors will decide if they want to take you through the industry sponsored project, or they want to take you through the institute assistance. Okay, so that also happens. Now, sir, can we only do MS particularly? What do you mean MS particularly? Like you don't want to apply for other? Yeah, you can do that. That's your choice, right? Can you answer what you meant by Ayush Adhikari? Can we do MS particularly?
Yeah, MS you can do, na?
No.
Well, PhD
Yeah.
is not
Yes.
necessary,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
If you get in master's MS program.
Yes. Kavi Pradap, as a MS student, do we get opportunity to work as? Yeah, you everyone have to work, be it M.Tech, be it MS, be it PhD. They all have to work as TAs, okay, teaching assistants. And JRF also. JRF is something totally different. I'm not very much aware about it, so I won't be able to answer you. You can take MS research programs without having any research paper on any yes, you can take. Yes, there is no such criteria that you should have a research program. Just that one thing I mentioned, right? Whatever your final year project is, prepare that well for interview. If professors ask you, you should not try to bluff them, because they can catch you very easily. People do that actually. People try to bluff professors that we have done this. Don't do that. Can sorry, okay, Akash,
Yeah,
can
in
you
M.Tech it is necessary. You will get no stipend.
yes,
So in second year you have to do. There is no part-time job or teaching. Okay, it is only assisting B.Tech.
yes, yes, so
Okay,
now
taking
let's
their lab and doing those stuffs. But it's more of enjoyment only. It's time pass in IITs.
yeah.
Okay. I think we are done. All the questions are answered, right? Any other question, guys? So have you guys went through last year's post-gate guidance? I will do a poll. Okay. Let me do a poll. Think.
So MS is just M.Tech with research. No, not particularly. That's what I told. M.Tech is much more of a rigorous coursework program, Ayush. MS
M.Tech is
is
a B.Tech degree of 2 year, you can say.
yes, sir.
Don't get confused in that.
Yes, yes.
One moment, let me add a question where I can add question. Yeah. So guys, what I am asking you guys, have you gone through last year's post-gate guidance sessions? In chat, quickly say yes or no. So lot many questions we have answered last year also, and there is very good hope. And with last year's guidance only, uh, many people took admission in the different institute and they are now happy. Okay, instead of putting one more year, IGC don't believe in that. Okay, so I will request now also again with you all. If you have not gone through last year's session, please go through. Okay, because now till result, you guys have free time. So make your mind what you want to do. Already marks you guys have got. No, no, no. There is no extra offer. You'll get only one thing. You'll get one scholarship only. That MHRD scholarship.
Everyone, yes, correct.
What is the
That
link, Mr. Siva? You are ignorant again. I'm saying I have shared link long back in every group. I will share again in today post guidance. If you guys are ignorant now, IGC can't do anything. Now I'm saying this is the only institute which are conducting this session. Nobody bother. Everyone when result come, they will use your result. Or everyone when you want to inquire for admission, they will come. They will say, आ जाओ, आ जाओ. सस्ता पढ़ा देंगे, महंगा पढ़ा देंगे. What Shivam you say? At
yes,
least not even in mechanical or any other branch, nobody bother. Okay, so that's up to you guys. Okay, I'm keep doing my part. Now you guys. Yeah. Yes, Shivam, next.
okay.
Yeah.
Sir, I guess questions are over. If
Yeah,
anyone has
so we
any
are done.
questions.
And some people were fighting with us,